The MP40 is one of the best and most reliable weapons in Vanguard, but like with all weapons, the camo challenges for it can be quite difficult to complete. So this is my full guide of how to lock the gold camo on the MP40 in the quickest and easiest ways possible. In this video, I'll tell you the best class setup you want to be using once you've got it to the max level, some quick tips how to level up faster and to make it easier to use at the lower levels. And then I'll go over each camo challenge, telling you how you need to change your class and your playstyle to complete them in the quickest and easiest ways possible. The best class setup you want to be using on the MP40 is the Slate Reflector Optic, the removed stock, the Krausnick 221mm 01B barrel, recoil booster muzzle, M1930 strife angled grip, the 9mm 64 round drum mag, the fabric grip, lengthened ammo type, the brace, proficiency, and the quick kit. For perks, I run ninja, tracker, and lightweight so I can stay quiet, move around the map fast, and track down players easily. This class is built for really high speed rushing, hip fire kills, and just generally really aggressive. For some challenges, it may be a good idea to change a few attachments to make it more accurate. This is the best class you want to be using to get the most kills. So when you are leveling this gun up, this is the class you want to be aiming to build. To level this gun up the fastest, you want to be playing in Blitz, Patrol, or Hardpoint, as it's the fastest and most close quarters modes with the most players on the map. The best way to do this is on Das House 24/7, which was on at the time that I was doing this gun. Now I'll go through each challenge, give you some class setup changes you need to make the challenges easier to complete and some methods to do them faster. The first one is Pack Tactics, which is get 400 eliminations. This one will be super simple and you'll have completed this on whilst you were leveling the gun up. Next it's Surgical, and this is get 100 headshots. For this one you might struggle a little bit, but you will get these most likely just without even trying whilst you are leveling the gun up in those 400 eliminations, or however much it takes to get to the max level on the weapon, which is level 70, and it will take you quite a long time to do. But if you are focusing on these ones, just make sure you are focusing on crosshair placement. Playing on the smaller ranged maps in those close quarter areas is the easiest place to get the headshots with this gun, because then you can use ADS and hipfire. You will be able to land those headshots with it, because this gun is good in ADS and hipfire with the accuracy. Then you've got Predatory Ambition. For this one you need 50 multi-kills. A multi-kill inside of Vanguard is just a double kill or more, so these should be super simple to get whilst playing inside of Blitz, Hardpoint, and Patrol. Then you've got Reptilian, which is to get 5 kills without dying 30 times. For this, all you need to do is get 30 bloodthirsty medals. To make this easier, try not to use any lethal streaks or nades, because it needs to be all 5 kills coming from the gun itself. You can chain bloodthirsties together, so if you do go on a 10 kill streak, this will count for 2. And to make them easier, just make sure you are playing in those Hardpoint and Patrol modes, and if you are confident, you can rush in those Blitz modes. But if you do want to play a little bit slower, then you can play around the objectives inside of Tactical or Assault. Just hold down an area around those objectives. It shouldn't be too difficult, especially if people are just trying to run straight for those objectives and you're cutting them off of their spawn points. Playing on the smallest maps will make it the easiest. Then after that, you've got Deadeye, which is get 100 long range kills. For this one, you want to be doing at the same time as Survivalist, which is get 100 Longshot Kills whilst using the Krausnick 317mm 04B barrel, the 8mm Kurz 32 round mags, and the VDD 34M padded stock equipped. The class you want running for this is on screen now. It's the G16 2.5 times optic, the VDD 34 round padded stock, the Krausnick 317mm barrel, the F8 stabilizer, the M1941 hand stop, the 8mm Kurz 32 round mags, the lengthened ammo type, the pine tar grip, the braced efficiency, and the quick kit. This class is much more accurate than the first class I talked about and does a lot more damage at range. The way I did all these was just proning down the mid lane on Das House, just spraying from one end down to the other end into the enemy spawn, and I just did this over and over again. It only took me a few games, so if you are lucky enough to have Das House 24/7 active at the same time whilst you are trying to do this gun, then definitely do that. Just lie down with this class in the spawn and spray down into their spawn. Doesn't take very long and it is a really easy long shot to go for. If you are looking for more long shots, make sure you do check out my long shot guide, which is linked on screen now and will be linked at the end of the video. On here there is 5 really good long shot spots. I know of mine inside of Court on Das House, but if you are wanting to use these really good long shot spots, they are sniping long shot spots as well, so make sure you are playing inside the hardcore mode, and this way it will only take a couple of shots at those longer ranges and you should be able to get these done really easily as well. Just spray down at those longer range. This class is nice and accurate and does loads of damage, so it shouldn't take you too long to do. Then you've got Berserker, which is get 100 point blank kills, which you want to be doing at the same time as Wildcat, which is get 100 hipfire kills. Both these are really easy to do, the best class I gave you at the start of the video, so again just focus on playing aside of Hardpoint and Patrol, especially on Das House or Shipman if it has launched at the time if you're doing it, because the speed of this class you can easily just rush in, slide into enemies, get those hipfire point blank kills really easily and really quickly. You most likely will have done a lot of these without even thinking about it. Then you got Mindgames, which is get 100 kills without taking damage with the VDD 285mm Shrouded Barrel, the 7.62 Gorrenko 32 round mags, and the Unmarked Proficiency equipped. The best class for this is on screen now, and it's basically the best class setup just with the attachments swapped out for the ones you need specifically for this challenge. For this challenge I just played normally, because in a game where you normally get 40 kills, at least half of them will be undamaged, so it should just take you about 5 games to get it completed, or less if you are getting more kills. If you really do want to, you can play play inside of hardcore, it's always a one-hit kill, but I don't really think it's worth it because you will die even quicker. Sometimes when you do get hit, then you can regenerate all your health, then it will count as a kill undamaged once the health has been regened. It's not don't take any damage in a single life, it's just don't be damaged once you are getting the kill. Then for the final challenge, you have Death Artist, which get 100 headshots with the VDD 189mm short barrel, VDD 34mm stock, and the steady proficiency equipped. This challenge is quite hard to complete because of the barrel, as it's removed the headshot damage bonus, and for this challenge we are trying to just get headshots, so it is a really hard one to do. The class on screen now is similar to the best class set which I talked about right at the start, with the change that you need for this class, and it also is a little bit more accurate, so you can land more headshots because of the bloom which is on all the SMGs inside of this game. Like with others, I did this on Das Haus 24/7 because playing on a smaller map does make this a lot easier. You can do a lot more damage at closer range with that really bad barrel on it. I did all these inside of core, but you could do them inside of hardcore if you wanted to. This could be a good way of doing it, but this will always be a one-shot headshot. Just focus on crosshair placement, this will be a lot easier, and try to ADS as much as possible you're not super close ranges. Once you've completed all these, you will have earned the golden camo on the MP40 SMG. You're one step closer towards getting diamond SMGs and the atomic camo. If this video has been helpful, then please make sure you drop a like, subscribe to see more videos just like this one, and check out the full playlist of my Going for Gold guides linked on screen now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.